High in the Peruvian Andes, shrouded in mist and mystery, lies a city that has captivated the world for over a century, Machu Picchu. But how did this breathtaking Inca citadel come to be, and what secrets does it hold? Join us today as we journey back in time to uncover the story of its creation and development. Let's rewind to the mid-15th century. The Inca Empire is at its absolute peak, a sprawling dominion stretching across South America. At its helm is the visionary ruler Pachacati Inca Yupanqui, often called the Earthshaker. It's believed that Pachacati himself commissioned the construction of Machu Picchu around the year 1450. But this wasn't just another city. It was intended as a royal estate, a sacred religious site, and a private retreat for the emperor and his elite entourage. Think of it as the Camp David of the Inca Empire, a place for relaxation, ceremony, and astronomical observation. Far from the bustling capital of Cusco, the location itself is nothing short of genius. Perched on a mountain ridge, nearly 8,000 feet above sea level, it's flanked by two prominent peaks, Machu Picchu, meaning Old Peak, and Huayna Picchu, or Young Peak. The sacred Urubamba River coils around it like a protective serpent. This wasn't a random spot. For the Inca, mountains and rivers were deities, or apis. By building here, they were placing their estate in the very heart of the divine, a place of immense spiritual power. Now, let's talk about the construction. This is where the story gets truly mind-boggling. The Inca were master stonemasons, but they had no iron tools, no wheels, and no draft animals like horses or oxen to haul heavy materials. So how did they build this architectural marvel? They used a technique called ashlar masonry. Massive granite blocks were quarried from the mountain itself, some weighing over 50 tons. Workers would find natural fracture lines in the rock, insert wooden wedges, and then soak them with water. As the wood expanded, it would crack the stone. Then came the painstaking process of shaping and fitting. Using smaller stones and sand, they would grind and polish the blocks until they fit together with jaw-dropping precision. We're talking about joints so tight you can even slip a credit card between them. This method, without any mortar, made the structures incredibly resistant to earthquakes, which are common in this region. During a tremor, the stones are said to dance and then fall back into place. It's a testament to engineering that has stood the test of centuries. As you explore Machu Picchu, you'll notice it's divided into two main sectors, the agricultural zone and the urban zone. The agricultural sector is a stunning display of terracing. These terraces, called Andeans, weren't just for decoration. They served multiple crucial functions. They created flat, arable land on the steep mountainside for growing crops like maize and potatoes. They also prevented soil erosion and landslides and were part of a sophisticated water management system that channeled rainwater for irrigation. The layers of gravel, sand, and topsoil in each terrace ensured excellent drainage. Moving into the urban zone, we find the living quarters, temples, and ceremonial spaces. This area is further split into an upper town, or Hainan, and a lower town, Hurin, which reflected the Incas' dualistic social structure. The upper town was for the elite and religious activities. Here you'll find some of the most sacred structures. There's the Intihuatana, the hitching post of the sun. This masterfully carved stone pillar was an astronomical clock or calendar, used to track the solstices and other celestial events that dictated their agricultural and religious calendars. It was the spiritual nexus of the site. Nearby is the Temple of the Sun, a beautiful semicircular building constructed around a natural rock. Its windows are perfectly aligned to capture the sunlight during the June and December solstices, illuminating the sacred rock within. It's a clear demonstration of how deeply intertwined their architecture was with their cosmology. Below the Temple of the Sun lies a natural cave, sometimes called the Royal Tomb. Though there's no evidence anyone was buried there, it was likely another space for important rituals. Another key area is the Temple of the Three Windows. Its three large trapezoidal windows look out over the main plaza, perfectly framing the majestic mountains beyond. According to Inca mythology, Their founding ancestors emerged from 3 caves, and this temple may be a representation of that origin story. And then there's the principal temple, with its massive, perfectly fitted stones, and the adjacent sacristy, a room filled with intricate niches and carvings, believed to be where priests prepared for ceremonies. The lower town contained the homes of the lower status residents, the workers, artisans, and staff who maintained the estate, as well as storehouses. Even these buildings showcase incredible skill, though the stonework is slightly less refined than in the sacred upper sector. It's estimated that at its peak, only about 750 to 1,000 people lived at Machu Picchu. It was never a large, bustling city like Cusco. It was an exclusive, self-sufficient sanctuary. So what happened? Why was this magnificent city abandoned after less than 100 years of use? The timeline coincides with the Spanish conquest of the Inca Empire in the 1530s. While there's no evidence the Spanish ever found Machu Picchu, its remote location likely kept it hidden. The conquest threw the entire empire into chaos. Civil war and the spread of new diseases like smallpox, brought by the Europeans, decimated the Inca population. It's likely that the royal estate of Machu Picchu could no longer be sustained. The supply lines were cut, the social order collapsed, and its residents probably slowly drifted away, leaving the city to be reclaimed by the jungle. For nearly 400 years, Machu Picchu remained largely unknown to the outside world, although local farmers in the valley were certainly aware of its existence. It wasn't until 1911 that it was brought to international attention. A young American historian and explorer from Yale University, Hiram Bingham, was led to the site by a local farmer. What he found was a city swallowed by vegetation, a lost world waiting to be rediscovered. Bingham's expeditions and the subsequent National Geographic article made Machu Picchu world famous. Since its rediscovery, extensive archaeological work and restoration have taken place to preserve the site and understand its purpose. Today, Machu Picchu is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 wonders of the world, attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. It stands as a powerful symbol of the Inca Empire's ingenuity, spiritual depth, and its tragic, abrupt end. From its conception by a great emperor to its ingenious construction, its vibrant but short life, and its centuries of silence before a dramatic rediscovery, the story of Machu Picchu is as epic as the landscape it inhabits. It's a reminder of a civilization that, without modern technology, managed to build something eternal. A city in the clouds that continues to inspire awe and wonder in all who see it. Thanks so much for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the world's greatest wonders. We'll see you next time.